welcome to my channel. My name is Fernanda. Thank you so much for being here. And today's class, if we can call it a class, I guess we can, we're going to work a little bit more on our wrists and on our feet, more specifically on strengthening them. Very often you can hear people in yoga saying that, oh, I don't practice as much yoga as I wish because my wrists hurt too much, or because my fingers hurt, or my toes hurt, or my ankles, the soles of the feet. And those are all sensations that I've experienced myself when I had first started my yoga journey. So yeah, let's hop on the mat. Today it would be really cool if you have a couple props to help you. I'd suggest you would have like a small towel. If you don't, you can totally do the exercise without it. And they have like these really cool things on Amazon. It's for strengthening your wrists and anyway, like your forearm. If it happens for you to have that at your house, you can grab yours. Otherwise, the exercise will do it. It's gonna work perfectly without it. And if you have like a ball, a small ball, a tennis ball, or anything circular that would be good for massaging the feet, you can also grab that as well. So let's go to our mats and we are gonna get started in our hands and knees. So tabletop position. Very often when people say that they feel pain on the wrists, is because they're not actually using their hands properly. So today I'm just going to show you a little bit of how can you properly place your hands on the mat whenever they're part of a foundation of any posture that you're performing. So first things first, I want you to just spread your hands really wide. Find as much space as you possibly can in between the fingers. And just take a moment to notice it. Really look at it, observe it, see how it feels. You're probably gonna start feeling your forearm heating up a little bit, your shoulders. And then we're just gonna place it down on the mat. Once again, once your hands are here, see if you can observe where you're putting more weight. If your weight's more towards the wrists, or if it's more towards one side or the other, or if it's towards the fingertips. Because the thing we want in here is to really spread the weight evenly all across the hands. So if you feel that usually for me at least, I usually put my weight more on the wrists and to the right side of my hands, to the outer sides of my hands. So I always have to bring my awareness back in a way where I shift a little bit more weight towards the inside part of my hands and towards the front, towards the balls, the knuckles of the fingers. So see if you can do that for a little while, just so you can really feel your whole hand really spread it evenly towards the floor. Nice. So that's the main cue that you always should be aware of whenever your hands are on the floor. So fingers are spreaded and all the balls of your fingers are pressing down the mat, and the fingertips are as well pressing down, okay? So you can imagine like as if you're trying to claw the floor with your hands. I'm gonna show you a little bit more on the side, just so you can really see that, you know, my hands are not just hanging in here, like you don't see any opening under my index finger knuckle. So it's everything pressing down evenly, all sides of my hands. Okay, good. Once you get in here, we're gonna start to really bringing our palms all the way up. You can go very slow, okay? This is just like a subtle movement that we do, and let's be gentle in here. You know, like our hands, our fingers, they have a huge potential, but we just gotta go slow and take it gently. So once you get in here, start bringing just the palms of your hands all the way up. Keep the balls of the fingers pressing down. And then slowly lower down. Take a big inhale through the nose and bring the palms up one more time. Then you lower down. We're gonna do that 10 more times. So go slowly, go with the breath. Really take a moment to see if there's any finger that wants to come up with the palm. 5 more. This action is going to really strengthen your hands, the fingers, the palms, and the wrists, and even your forearm. And then 3 more. And 2. And the last one. Then release. You can sit on your heels. You can shake your hands a little bit. Maybe roll the wrists to one side and then to the other. Interlace the palms, bring it towards the sky. And then release the arms down. Okay, we're gonna do one more exercise in here that I really, really like. And it's again in tabletop position. So we're gonna just start shifting our weight back and forth. As always, keep breathing. The breath sends subtle signs to your whole nervous system that whatever you're doing is pretty safe. And so that's when you can really start to relax and connect with whatever movement, whatever physical movement you're doing. So keep moving back and forth. And now we're gonna start finding circles. So go to the left, go forward, and then to the right. Come back down, left, forward, to the right, and backwards. Left, forward, to the right, and backwards. Left, forward, to the right, and back. Let's go to the other side. So starting to the right, forward, left, and back. And as you keep moving like that, again, keep making sure that the whole palm of your hands are pressing down. The knuckles of the fingers are pressing down, and that you're clawing the mat with your fingertips. Just one more circle. And find your way to center. Now we're gonna shift our fingertips pointing towards our knees. If that's too strong for you, there's no problem at all. You can always keep like a 45-degree angle. That's perfectly fine. You're gonna already feel the effects, the good effects of this exercise in here. But if you can go all the way with the fingers pointing backwards, let's do that. And we're gonna inhale here and do a little extension of the spine. Actually, that's a flexion. And then extend the spine. Inhale, look forward, open the chest. Then curl it in. Exhale. Last round. Inhale, look forward. Keep a gentle bend on your elbows. We don't want a hyperextension in here. Exhale, curl it in. Then find a flat back. Just gently move your hand forward. Find a sit on the hip. And once again, you can roll very gently with the breath. Your wrists to one side. And then to the other. Now we're gonna do one more exercise that, again, it's gonna happen in tabletop position. So if you're feeling, your hands awakening, yeah, that's what we want. And that's gonna really, really be helpful for you in your yoga practice if it happens, for you to experience any sort of uncomfortable sensation while practicing your asanas, your physical postures. So once you're in tabletop, once again, you can flip the palms back this time. If you can go, if it's okay for you, this posture, you can totally flip both at once. But if that's not the case, which is my case, let's go one at a time. So keep your right hand with the fingers pointing forward. The left hand, the palms are facing up towards your chest, and the fingertips are pointing towards your knees. Try not to dump your neck on the shoulders in here. Find a long spine, find the extension of the neck. We're not just hanging on the hand. There's definitely some action happening throughout your whole body. Take one big breath in here. Exhale it out. And then 2 more breaths. Your right hand is really awake, as well as the left. Gently find a seat on the heels. We're going to roll the wrists once again to one side and to the other. So good. Now let's do the other hand. So if you had your right pointing forward, now it's your left hand that's going to point forward, and your right one, you flip the palm up and then place it on the mat. This is a really tricky one for me. I haven't been to the doctor, but I'm pretty sure I have like some sort of sensitivity on my bones, on the top of my hand, the right hand. So I usually take really slow and really gentle, a little extra gentleness with this hand, what can really help you in here, if you're sensitive as me, is to kind of like keep your knee bent, your elbow bended. You don't need to have it completely extended. And then let's take breaths. 3 rounds. Your left hand is very awake and strong. Exhale it out. And then find a seat on the heel. And then again, wrist rolls. One side, and then the other. Interlace the fingers, send your palms forward and up. Big breath in. And exhale, let the hands fall down next to you. Now we're gonna do our last exercise. This is a pretty strong one that I love. Most of my classes, I try to give it at the beginning so we can really make sure that we're prepared for whatever is about to come, mainly on my power classes, which are the ones that we do a lot of plank and chaturangas. So we're gonna open our arms in a T, or you can keep it forward, or you can keep it up. However feels more comfortable for you, because I gotta let you know that's not gonna be comfortable at all in a minute. So find whatever shape of the hand serves you best. T, forward, right hands up. And then we're gonna close our hands in a fist. Press it very, very tight. Imagine that you're holding the most precious thing in your whole life right in there, and below you is just like a cliff with the ocean, and you definitely do not want to drop whatever you have in your hands. So really tight fist. And now it's time to release your precious object down. So open your hands and let go. Really spread your fingers. Close the fist real tight and open. Close and open, close and open. Keep going just like that. Really, really strong. Tight fist, really open your fingers up. And keep going just like that. We're gonna do that for a count of 30. So as you keep going just like that, see if you can relax your shoulders down. See if you can relax your face. See if you can keep breathing We're gonna keep going for 20. Open real up and close it off. And just keep going, keep going, keep going. We have a couple more seconds to go. Welcome the burn. Allow it to happen. Feel and just sort of fun with it. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just shake it all off. Oh boy, this is a really work that we're doing here. Whoa, okay. Please find yourself in child's pose. Bring your hands by your feet. Relax your forehead down. And just breathe in here. Relax your shoulders down. Big breath in. And big breath out. Gently engage your low belly, engage your abdomen, engage your core. Make a fist with your hands. And we're gonna slowly start coming all the way up. There's no rush at all. We wanna find some extension here on our forearms as we press the top of our hands down towards the mat. Maybe release your fist. Keep trying to press the palm down, roll the shoulders. And then bring the hands on the thighs. We're done with wrists and hands, so let's move to our feet. So if you have a towel, you can grab it now. If you don't, again, as I said, you don't actually super need it, but it can be a good thing just to watch for it. If you have your towel, please place it right under your toes. And what we want to do in here is to really start bringing the towel closer to us. So see if you can bring the whole towel all the way in towards your feet. Once your feet eat the whole towel, you can put your feet to the side, open up, and we're gonna do that 2 more times. Keep bringing it in. Really flex your toes and then curl it all inside. It's the best way to bring the whole towel in. And then last time. If you're doing that on your own, you can definitely do that like 10 times. It's definitely a great practice. But if you can only do 3, that's already great. Gotta start somewhere. And done. Great, you can release your towel for a minute. We're probably not gonna need it. And now you can grab your bowl. You can find a seat on your left heel and place the ball under your left foot. From here, you can really shift your weight towards the center so you're not just like sitting on the right heel and leaving, the left side hanging. So really shift your weight towards the center. You can use your hands on the fingertips here to help you to find more balance. And just start, rolling the ball under your feet. See if you can really grab all sides of your feet. The outer side, the front, the inner side, and the back. If your ball rolls away, go and grab it. Just get back to it. At the same time as we're finding some good massage on the soles of the feet, we're also stretching our calf on the right leg in here. So keep breathing and massaging. Two more breaths. This feels really, really good to me, guys. I hope you're enjoying it too. And then release your left leg under. Right leg comes up, bend it as you place the ball right there. And we're gonna find a massage now on our right foot. Keep breathing in here. See if you can notice any place where the ball is touching that feels really tight. Because it's always a good idea like to massage your feet. Like really, you can honestly grab like any sort of, you know, coconut oil, any oil, or even if it's just a lotion, anything, and just like give your, you know, your feet some love, some massage. It's so helpful and it feels so good. I don't understand very much, but I know that our feet, there are many points in it that are straightly connected to our whole body. So, you know, you can probably find more on that with your doctor or someone that really knows about it. But I imagine that when we do that, we're actually activating all these points. So maybe that's why it feels so good. The last breath in here. And then bend the knee. Take a big breath in here. And exhale all out. Now we're just gonna stand up for a second. You're not gonna see my head for a minute, but we're gonna be okay. And you're gonna try to come up on your tiptoes. Really make sure that your body's not like going backwards or too much forward. You know, try to find yourself in the center as you come up on your fingertips. Allow yourself to be wobbly. It's part of the process. It's part of the body trying to balance the wobbly. So welcome it. And then lower your heel down. Come now on your heel and bring your toes up. In here, you can definitely bend a little bit your body forward just to help you to find more leverage. And then come up with the heels, lower the fingertips. And then heels down, fingertips up, toes up. Toes down, heels up. And then heels down, toes up. Phew. 2 more times. Toes down, heels up. Heels down, toes up. Toes down, heels up. And heels down, toes up. Okay, now you can come all the way down. Make sure that your toes are tucked, and we're gonna find a seat on the heels. In here, really grab your fingers and make sure that you're positioning the pinkies inside so they're also tucked. Usually they're kind of hanging halfway there, so let's use our hands to help them to come into the game. And take a big breath in here. Your palms can be on your thighs. You can maybe close your eyes, relax your shoulders. Exhale, feel like grounding. This pose is gonna really work your feet. So if that's too much for you right now, there's no problem at all. You can always have a yoga block or a book or a pillow or a rolled blanket or towel just to sit on it and help you to take a little bit of this weight out of your feet. That's totally fine. One more breath. And then come forward with your hands and we're gonna tap the top of our feet down on the mat. That feels amazing right now. So hope it does for you too. Enjoy. Tap, 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 tap. Just a couple more. It doesn't need to be the strongest tap ever, but you know, feel something in there. And then find a seat on your heels. Well, that's all we're gonna do today. I hope this exercise helped you to improve your strength on your hands and your feet for your yoga practice. If you have any other suggestions or questions or comments, please leave it below, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye.